Girls and the mothers. In honor of Mother's Day, which character on Gilmore Girls most resembles your own relationship with your mother? And what other character resembles your relationship with your child? Hi, I'm Valerie. I worked on Gilmore Girls and I share a lot of fun facts like Amy Sherman Palladino modeled Emily after her own relationship with her own mother. I find that my mom is more of an Emily, but with a little bit of Mrs. Kim mixed in. When I was a teenager, my mom and I would always argue or be in some kind of fight. We never just really saw each other for who we were. And it wasn't until we became adults, or at least I became an adult, that I started to understand her more. And you know, that relationship with your mom, hopefully you will have an opportunity to evolve and come to a much better place. So I would say now my relationship is more like what Lorelai and Lane have at the very end of A Year in the Life, where we just accept each other for who we are. We each have our own lives and we live peacefully. Now, I'm not a mom, but I am a dog and cat mom, so I guess I'm a little bit like Babette, although I do not put them in a stroller and stroll them around. Okay, let's get that straight. That is not happening. But I do make my own pet food for them, so maybe I'm more like a Suki. Mother's Day is not just about the mother, it is also about the grandmother. My dad's mom was more like Lorelai the First, but not in that super uber rich kind of way. More in the like, I am a diva and I am above you all, mixed with a little bit of Mrs. Kim, but not in the religious kind of way, in the I collect a lot of things and they are all antiques, and sometimes I sell them at flea markets kind of thing. And she also had a little bit of Liz Danes mixed in. Hear me out. She was a divorcee. She had 3 kids. She raised 3 kids by herself. But why I say Liz is that my grandmommy would skinny dip in the pool. So like the only person I could think of that would do that would be Liz Danes. Now my mom's mom, we called her Grandma, and she was more like a Suki. She loved to cook. And she also loved to craft, which maybe that means she has a little bit of Lorelai in her mixed with a little bit of Miss Patty and a tiny bit of Anna. Like, she got divorced. She raised her kids after that, but she didn't really trust men. Never remarried. And one last thing about Grandma. She would literally give you the shirt off her back if you said you liked it. But if you crossed her, you ain't never coming back. Did we see any moms like that? I'm trying to remember. Let me know in the comments which mom you had, what kind of mom you are, and which kind of mom you would have wanted to have.